Neil from Besics here. Welcome to our website. We've taken a lot of time to create the easiest case part shopping experience possible. We've organized this site in a way that makes drilling through to your model as easy as possible. We have diagrams here of your equipment showing you how things are put together and helping you find the parts that you might need in order to make a repair. We're going to take a little bit of time today and show you around some equipment out here and helping you to find a model and serial number on your equipment. But let's take a moment and point out that we are a customer service oriented company. We don't expect you to do all the work yourself online. We've got a great team of people ready to pick up the phone and help you find the parts that you need for your equipment. So we're glad to give you all the self-service tools possible, but we're gonna back it up with a customer service experience that really is sometimes necessary in this business because working on some of this complicated machinery can be hard. We're gonna walk around and show you some serial number plates on both some Case IH and New Holland equipment. We are also a New Holland dealer and have predominantly New Holland equipment out here on our lot today. These companies are related. They have the same ownership, and you're going to find the same equipment, the same layout of these stickers and model and serial number plates, regardless of which brand you're looking at. So we're going to look at both Case and New Holland equipment today and take a look at where that model and serial number plate are located. We're going to start here with a small tractor, and the serial number plates on these are particularly easy to find. They're located on the back of the machine at the base of the roll bar and also on the front right-hand corner of a tractor. If I'm looking for a serial number plate, the very first place that I start is that front right-hand corner. You go back many decades across most of the equipment that's out here in our parking lot, that's the place of the machine that I'm going to start looking. You're going to notice here that this tractor is equipped with a loader. Tractors and loaders are considered separate pieces of equipment in a dealership computer system. So if you're going to go look for the parts for, say, a hydraulic cylinder for this loader, don't look under the diagrams for your tractor because this will have its own model number. So in the case of this machine right here, this is a Boomer 40 with a 250 TLA loader on it, two different model numbers with two different serial numbers. But the tractor, front right-hand corner or the rear, and the loader is going to have its own visible model number plate on the inside of the loader frame. If you have a model number showing here on the side of your hood, it is usually okay to take that number and key it right into the computer system. But as tractors get bigger and bigger, you're going to notice more variant codes showing up in the parts information. And that's because within this model number, there can be a lot of specific configuration done on that tractor. Things like different hydraulic systems completely on some of these machines. And that's often going to require you to go in and take the serial number off of your machine and supply that to a parts technician so that they can be sure that they're getting exactly the right part for that configured tractor. Doesn't really become a thing until you get up above about 200 horsepower or so, but you're going to want that serial number, and you're going to see here on this T4, it's stamped into a plate right here on the side of the tractor. Skid steer loaders are easy to find on the threshold right here below the front door. Round balers on a silver plate here on the right-hand side. You'll find a long list of stickers and barcodes on the front right side of the big baler. One of those, though, being that magic silver plate here that we're looking with, including the model and serial. The plate may look a little different depending on the generation of your machine, but on a small square baler, if you look to the right-hand side of the pickup here, you'll find the model and serial plate. The larger center pivot disc binds tend to put their serial number plate over the left-hand tire, but for some reason, the smaller side pool models are going to put theirs over top of the right tire. Larger self-propelled equipment is usually going to have the model serial plate near the steps to get up into the machine. In the case of this windrower right here, it sits right here by the side ladder. But on the self-propelled sprayer, it's going to be up here in the front right-hand corner right below the cab. For some reason, on the combine, they hide it up here underneath the machine on the right-hand side, down here underneath the cab. So all of this said, they're not easy to find. It took me 3 or 4 minutes of walking around this air drill to figure out that the serial number plate is on the left-hand side, tucked underneath the wing. You can hardly miss the plate here on this chisel. On the right-hand side here at the front, you'll see this silver plate with the model and serial number. Finding a serial number on older equipment can be a challenge. Sometimes you're going to find things stamped into a frame, but oftentimes those numbers, they may be other components and not a serial number. But even a machine like this old Pharma 100 Hydro still has a serial number plate right here that's got the number stamped right into it. So even though this is worn off, you can kind of read the digits through that plate for years. Hopefully armed with that information, you can work your way through the website and find all of the information that we have put there for you. And And if this is challenging, we've got a great group of parts technicians here that are ready and willing to help. We have upwards of 25,000 New Holland parts sitting here on the shelf, ready to ship the same day. And in addition to that, we make regular daily pickups at the local parts depot that we can get you same day service out of those facilities as well. So if you're shopping for parts for your equipment, we're glad to help. We're available at 800-222-3373 or online at Messix.com.